Aha.
Just fatted it a little bit.
Yeah,
So
you didn't get to your front foot.
right. So, but now I know the feel and the difference.
That's it.
Okay.
There we go. That's it.
Oh yeah, that felt totally different. It felt great.
That was great.
All right, so if you guys watch our videos, you know, sometimes I can hit the ball really well. Other times I'm struggling, you know, thinning it, fatting it, and I'm sure a lot of people are struggling with the same thing. So today we're here at beautiful Woodmont Country Club. We got Trillium Rose here, top 50 instructor. She's gonna get this problem fixed. I wanna talk to you about impact.
Yep.
Because I feel like if I can understand it a little bit better, I can understand why sometimes it's just so crisp and sometimes it's not.
Well, you probably understand impact enough. I'm sure everybody watching does, but sometimes it helps to hear some real obvious things.
Yeah.
To kind of bring it back to the basics. So impact, I mean, we're really looking for the sweet spot. So if I'm bouncing it, I mean, all the kids know the best place to bounce is on the middle of the trampoline because you bounce the highest. Okay, that's nice. Out on the toe, a little damp. Down at the bottom, clanky.
Yeah.
We know all those sounds and feels. So can you see the bottom groove or at least a little bit of metal?
I could see almost, yeah, 2 grooves there the way you have it.
Right, so if I find it. Yeah, so we're
right about there.
We're at least a groove or 2 up, right?
Yeah.
So that means this metal has to be below the ball when the ball is sitting on the grass. You know, that implies that the club has to be down through the grass. So a non-negotiable of impact would be the club has to hit the ball and the grass at the same time.
Okay.
So, I mean, at the most basic sense, we're trying to come down and hit the grass right there. All right. So why someone makes the mistake, I mean, we could be here for hours discussing sort of everybody's intricacies, but the 2 most common issues I see which prevent impact would be, if we're talking about hitting the ground, it would be either, so the club's not coming down to the ground. It's either the elbow or the arms kind of pulling up,
right,
or even from the waist kind of pulling up. So.
And that's when we thin it.
That's
and
when we
you know what that feels like. I know what that sounds like.
That's right. And then hit, you know, maybe people are making impact behind the ball, before the ball. That has something to do with kind of where the club bottoms out, when the timing,
right,
you know, of your release or where your weight is. So, okay, so to kind of tie it all together, I like to
simplify that big mess for me.
The big mess.
Yeah.
We're going to make this easy and just give you a feel, kind of a all-purpose feel that can work for everybody.
Okay.
An impact drill to just clean it all up.
I love it. Okay, a quick impact drill. Let's do that. And I also like these 2 for check-ins for me because sometimes I feel like I go for a while where I'm hitting it well, and then it goes out the window. And I just need something that's that hard reset button.
Totally. This is a great thing you can do on the golf course if your swing starts to go sideways.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to have full swing, everything 100%. You can get this kind of 3/4 move down, make great contact, and just take an extra club.
Yeah, I love it. So let's see. How would you like me to set up for this?
Okay, so set up as if you're going to hit it. And what club do you have?
So I have a 9 here.
Okay, perfect. Because I don't want you to feel like you have to hit this far. I want this to be an easy drill. So you're going to go easy as if you're looking for maybe 50, 60 yards right now.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and set up to the ball. All right, so we're going to simulate impact right off the bat.
Okay.
So go ahead and set the club on the ground. So the club is touching the grass like we're trying to do.
Yep.
All right, so your pelvis will have been rotated, let's say 30, 40 degrees. Okay, so we've got pelvis rotation. Now put a little bit more pressure into your front foot. So let's say 70%, even 80. Okay, good. So that would be a great impact.
Yeah.
Right? So, so from here, freeze the hips, keep them as they are, and now just twist your upper torso back as much as you can. Probably can't go that far.
Because we're not moving the hips.
Because we're not really moving the hips.
We're just bringing this back.
So we're solving for what a great impact would feel like.
Gotcha.
Boom.
Sounds great.
That was great.
Yeah.
Love it.
You also feel how much your upper and lower body separate when you freeze the lower body.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And also how much pressure you have to keep on that front foot. Because it impacts so often, people may be on the back foot, and that can create, you know, fat shots or shots that impact a little too
Trust
early.
me, I know. I did a couple of them out there earlier. I fatted a few of them doing that.
So we gotta get to the front. That's it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like step 1 of this drill. Now if you start with your regular setup, pelvis at neutral, add a little bit of a backswing and see if you can find that impact again.
I think too, like when you feel totally lost, just having that, once again, that feel what good impact feels like again, it just kind of brings you back to center a little bit.
And gives you some confidence.
So we want just like kind of another half swing here, but we're not setting our impact. Okay.
We're not setting the impact.
And there I just fatted it a little bit.
Yeah,
so
you didn't get to your front foot.
Right. So, but now I know the feel and the difference.
That's it.
Okay. So like, let's say I'm on the range, I'm working on this and I do that. Would you say then go back to that, gain my feel again, and then try another one?
Yeah, and I'd also, let's put the issue, into perspective for you. You have to give yourself time in the transition to rotate the hips.
Yeah.
So if your hands are just wildly starting and your hips don't have a chance to transition and move, of course it's going to be fat. That's better.
Yep. Tell me if I'm wrong doing this, but sometimes I like when I really am struggling with it, I preset a little more weight to the side, even during my setup, just as a reminder that's where I need to get to.
I think that's good. There we go, that's it.
Oh yeah, that felt totally different. It felt great.
That was great.
And there I just felt the low body starting quicker.
Right. And that's a great biomechanics sequence, right? The people that hit it the farthest are able to rotate the pelvis first, fast, and then that pulls the torso, which pulls the arm, which pulls the club.
Gotcha.
So if your sequencing is a little off, that can create all kinds of problems with impact. So if you're starting this way, that basically sets a really clear picture of where you're trying to get to, and then build it from there.
I love it. So anybody out there, if you're struggling with that impact, I love that as a great place to start. As you said, just a recap, set that impact position, feel that weight 70% on the front foot. Just take a couple of swings like that, and then go back and do those little half swings and try to feel the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and here's a bonus on this. If you were to take a 58, 56 degree wedge and just do that shot with impact, you could actually have a great regular routine short shot with it.
Yeah, I bet you get a nice little backspin out of that too.
Yep.
That's great. Trillium, thank you so much. We appreciate this. And I know I'll use that again, especially as a check-in whenever I need it, get that impact back. Hopefully you guys try it. Hopefully it works for you too. Let us know in the comments. That's a great drill. Guys, we partnered with DraftKings to bring you an exciting offer this week. It's hard to believe it's been 7 long months without an NFL game. Well, good thing that's over. The NFL is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is giving you a can't-miss offer for week 1. This week, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet $5 on any NFL game. And DraftKings is hooking everyone up with game day greatness. All customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every single game day this September. Check the app to see what you get. So download now, use code Golficity, and remember, new customers will get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. That's code Golficity only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8HOPEN/wire, text HOPENY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, KS, 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. ccdkng.co/football for eligibility, terms and responsible gaming resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply.